Frostbite, but not enough damage to take him down from range. So Rezo's going to be fine.
They did something pretty cool here, actually, is Kadaro's going to get gone on again, but there's no Eidolon, so he should be fine. They actually used the Frostbite on the Eidolons. They used 2 Frostbites just to kill 2 of the Eidolons, and then they actually got the 3rd one. So they killed all 3, and they might get Rezo.
That's a lovely little hook there from Attacker, right between the Creep and Zayats. I mean, if they sort of had better foresight there, maybe Zayats would have had the ability to block it, but indeed...
Set up for him if you want to actually lane burst him for the most part.
And
yeah, there's the threats from Black Hole and Chronosphere on the 2 side lanes with a Sunstrike follow-up.
And we might see down bottom something happening because Chrysalis is jumping in aggressively. He'll drop the Chrono, see if he's got enough damage on his own. He's going to need a few bashes. Sunstrike in, Ari does get bashed finally there by Chrysalis. Took him some time there to get a bash off. See if they can take him out in return. Jumps to the side. Supreme will look for the chase with the Astral Step and will grab him. Ether Remnant down. Chrysalis will fall. So quick movements there from Into the Breach. They knew they could tell, you know, that Chrysalis was poised and ready to jump with the
CM. Kadaro's still just keeping stacks going, so they will be able to have those to farm up on, but they need to start pressuring somehow.
Bottom. You see this here from Puppey baiting some action. They'll try and set up onto Jibe, but the silence is theirs. They'll turn over towards Rezo, and that is the Chrono put to an end. So now it's Secret that are having to run. Nisha will try and hold them back with the Tornado, but Rezo already falls to the damage of the Swashbuckler. They'll still look to lead in. Puppey at the side getting dealt with by Kadara as Kadara drops down the freezing field, takes down Puppey into the breach. They're ready to jump for more. They're over on top of Nisha. They're taking out a 3rd. They're going to be able to get science out of this as well. A Secret biting off a bit more than they could chew there. You could tell it was all Secret's intention to start a fight there. Puppey baiting and he TPs in to back him up. Underneath the tab, punch up into the Sunstrike. Not enough to kill him straight off. He is going to be fine.
Their next move is probably Roche, I think, for Into the Breach. It's only level 1 Exo, though. I thought they would wait for the level 2.
Chrono in the mid. Nisha does step into it, though. It doesn't matter. Bashes are there to make sure that the job's still done, but we'll see Into the Breach look to punish Rolling Thunder into the hook. They'll be able to kill Chrysalis. I think they'll be okay with that one Into the Breach. That's Chrono used, and they get a fair trade.
And they get the level 12 now in Jibe because...
The Sentry Ward. So knows that he's fine, and indeed they won't get the jump. In fact, it's going to be Otarga that gets the jump. He's in straight away onto Resolution. Resolution pops the BKB in an attempt to get away. Supreme jumps in with the Astral Step. Rezo's having to use this BKB to run. He's going to turn, drop the back up, but again, he instantly has to stop it. There's the Chronosphere, though. Catches the 3 Cataclysm, comes crashing down. Otarga taken out as well as Ari. Kadara tries to hold his ground with the freezing field, turns towards Puppey, will die, but Puppey loses his life in return. Chrysalis able to get the Time Walk off in time to escape underneath the tier 2, but Into the Breach. They want to try and dive this. Doesn't look like it. They won't dive further. You mind up.
Yep, some indecisiveness for sure. Hurting Secret quite a lot.
Jibe. He's going to reveal. Oh, and Resolution will put a stop to that. And with TP's coming in, Jibe looking very dead. I mean, that was a little bit of a cheeky move there. Maybe it will pay off. Maybe the big brain play here, baiting Secret far out on the lane so the rest of the team can come in and clean up kills. But we'll see if they can do exactly that Into the Breach. See what they can find. They'll catch Zayats in the trees, so they'll get 1 hero out of this. But it looks like they won't get anything more. The rest of Secret have been able to split and escape.
Yeah, Nisha already playing ahead of the lane, avoiding that kind of kill. And also, something
for Roshan, Secret. No Chrono, of course, for themselves.
They kill it pretty fast.
I mean, Otaker's got his BKB done. If they can get here in time, they could fight this.
Nisha has 0 mana.
I mean, Kadara's just walking in kind of on his own. Now the backup's coming over. Roshan, Kadara, he's going to get in the pit. They want to try and disrupt this. Roshan getting very low resolution. He's going to drop the black hole. Make sure that he can hold back Otaker and indeed make sure Chrysalis can still pick up the Aegis. And now Secret, they want to keep the fight going though. Jibe's got the BKB, turns over towards Chrysalis. Chrysalis is able to get the Time Walk off in time though. Protecting that Aegis out to the side. Resolution will tick down low to the vessel. He's trying to heal out in return, but Ari's in to finish up the job. Jumps forward with a 3-man shield crash. Excellent swashbuckle over the 2 of them as well. They might just be able to still take this fight against Secret. Chrysalis is back up, but an immediate silence from Jibe catches him into the Frostbite. He can't Time Walk anywhere. They may have got the Roshan, they may have got the Aegis, but without a shadow of a doubt, into the Breach, they take the team fight, and on top of it all, they'll find the captain, Puppey, hiding in the trees, hunted down by Ari and the Rolling Thunder. It's 4 dead on Secret.
Great execution of Fight of just running in. I'm not sure if someone maybe, I didn't see if anyone pinged it out, but Nisha had 0 mana, Owen.
Gives them some more of a window to make sure that even with buybacks, it's going to be very hard for Into the Breach to deal with the threat of these spells later.
Definitely. I see Supreme's already starting to, he's itemizing. He's like, screw this. I'm literally getting chronoed every fight. He's getting A on disc. So maybe this could trip it up a little bit. This is pretty cool. Bottom.
Jibe will get caught once again here. No struggle, no lack of damage from Nisha.
And he is, as we mentioned, lack of disables. He is going to go for that Hex. So they will have something to catch this Void Spirit once he does pick that
one up. Chase here from Ari, and he's going to be able to set that up for a taker. In with the hook, in with the kill.
Mid lane, Rezo. Just harassing.
Ooh, Chrono! Only going to catch Kadaro. And not for long. Taker's in with the hook, and now we see Taker. He's ready to jump back in. He just goes up. He's able to find the Enigma straight on top of Resolution. Rezo will use the Black Hole. Cataclysm coming in, but Taker's able to step out to the side. Secret, they didn't get the immediate kills out of this. They'll still bring down the Pudge, but maybe at a price. Ari in with the 2-man, Rolling Thunder, able to get the controller as well around this cliff edge onto Chrysalis for the moment being. Chrysalis will manage to time walk up to the side. Still, though, Ari and Supreme, they're looking to chase down on this. Ari will pop the shardage to try and survive, but Puppey's kind of cleaning up. The damage from the impetus is adding up. He's taken out 2. Chrysalis still low, but able to jump away once again. See Supreme opt to back off out of this one. Puppey. 3 heroes dead, not a fight that Into the Breach could afford to continue to take, as this time they'll be the ones getting cleaned up. 4 dead.
My God, yeah, Puppey just did like most of the damage to that death prop. It's really tough for this Pudge.
Here we go, ready to look for the fight. Secret. Chrysalis leading the way. With the threat of the Chronosphere. We'll see who they can catch. Zayat's just going to look towards Jibe at the side, but the BKB is off in time. Chrysalis will jump forward, looking for the bashes, not quite yet ready to drop a Chrono for him. Over to the side, Into the Breach. They'll actually be able to get the jump over on towards Red, but still the BKB comes out with the Black Hole, locks down the 2 of them. They kill Kadaro. Now they'll turn to look towards Supreme. They'll attempt to jump away with the Dissimulate. Will live here for now. And Oteka and Jibe haven't ended up being the easy kills that Secret may have hoped for, as they'll look to jump back in. Cataclysm comes crashing down onto Jibe, will kill him off. Once again, Puppey finding the opportunity to lay down the damage with the impetuses, as it's still Into the Breach, having to run. Zayat, he'll look to chase this down, but Supreme catches him in the remnant. Quick dodge to the hook with the snowball, goes in, will still die to the rock, but sets up for Secret to clean up the carry Pudge. Supreme, the only one to be able to make it out of there. You saw that Puppey, he was hungry. He was ready to try and find him on the high ground. Won't quite get
out of these fights. They'll be even more difficult.
What they can find here, they get the jump. It's an immediate reaction there from Nisha. We saw Taker trying to get the setup, but Nisha just turns with the Hex, still gets grabbed by the Dismember from Oteka, tries for the hook, but Nisha's away with the BKB. Secret, they will lose Zayat. Jump back in from Chrysalis, Chrono down, he's caught the Pudge. Oteka will fall. Rolling in, Ari also to get clipped by the edge of the Chronosphere. Black Hole from Rezo will catch and lock down Jibe, but a Remnant will put it to a stop. Kadaro still alive as they're having to focus down the CM here. Jibe with the BKB siphoning back up to pretty much a decent amount of HP. The fear from the siphon as well, causing some issues for Chrysalis, but not enough. He's able to time walk out. Jibe's been surrounded. Secret, they'll take the fight once again.
My God, they're trying so hard to get, like Nisha, they're actually trying so hard to commit onto him, but he actually gets the refresh BKB off instantly, and the whole fight.
Body up. But who's going to make the call? Who's going to make the move to try and start some sort of a play? Chrysalis, he'll just drop the Chrono to catch out Supreme, but the Aeon Disc and a hook will take Supreme out to the side. They're able to get back in with the Remnant, bring it down to Rezo. He's in. 3-man Black Hole here. The Meteors come crashing down. 2 dead, 3 dead here on Into the Breach. The buybacks will come out. But the damage being done there as the range racks comes to an end. They'll TP in aggressively into the breach. Can they take this fight? They're in with the siphons. Jibe forcing back the 2 of them. A Taker, they'll try and get on top of Nisha, but Nisha pops the refresher. A second tornado pushes back the Pudge. Eon Disc giving some safety for Nisha. Allows her to get the BKB. Zayat's bullet to jump back in with the snowball save. The Meteors are out. That's so Taker out for 100 seconds. No buyback for him. Secret, they'll clean up the diebacks here. Then Into the Breach through into this attempt to hold off, as that is GG. Secret will take game 1 here, 42 minutes in.
And we prefaced it hoping for a Nisha show, and I think we got the Nisha show. He absolutely popped off this game as expected on his Invoker. Amazing game. Rezo making up for a couple of those whiffs there in the early game, gets a 3-man Black Hole tier toward the end. Secret, there was like some windows it looked like for Into the Breach perhaps about 15, 20 minutes ago, but after like 1 or 2 fights, you could quickly, and even from the draft, of course, as we said, the game is very difficult for Into the Breach if they don't dominate early game.
No, for sure. For sure. And yeah,